assistance needed.
Before I start, let me just have a drink, yeah, because I haven't drank all day. I'm pretty thirsty. Just give me a second. Alright, okay guys, yo, welcome back to another Division 2 video. And as you can see, look at where we're at Coney Island. Look at the rides, they look so amazing, don't they? Well, let me guys tell you something. The directors of this ride, they made it so bad that when you go on it, it flies off the railings. Do not go on these rides, they be telling lies. Look at that car over there, how do you think that's up there like that? Telling you now, man. As you can see, my face has been scarred. So if you guys haven't seen my face since the new patch came out, then you wouldn't know. But let me just show you. Look what they've done to me. Don't laugh at me. Do not laugh at me. Look what they've done to my face. Are you telling me my character ain't gone ugly? I'm telling you now, he's got 3 fractures in his cheekbones. Look what the ride's done to him. I'm telling you.
Come on here. Yo, sir!
Came outside finally.
Yo! Oh my God, bro. You ox.
Do not take the piss out of my character. There's reasons behind all of this. Anyway guys, I'd just like to say thank you for all the support and all the new subscribers that's come to the channel. If you're new to this video right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. I'm going to be posting a lot. There's loads of content that I'm going to be putting out when the new update comes as well. So yeah, if you're new, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Let's get at least 60+ likes onto this video. You guys have just been crazy with the likes recently, and I'm loving it, I can't lie. So let's just get straight into this build. You already know what the title's saying. Let's just get into it. So we got 11 reds, we got 12 blues, and 1 yellow. Now, this build is way better than the last one I made. And if you guys have been sticking around, you're going to realize how this has changed. But my last build it was weaker than this, and I've done some mini adjustments, and there's still some small improvements that I can do to this, but I've made it so much better. So let's just get into the main weapon of this build. You guys all know the Pestilence. We got 28.8k damage. I'd like to get that to 30k, but also I'm going to explain how I'm going to do that. So the main talents here, as you can see, after hitting the same enemy 5 times, that enemy is inflicted with the plague, and that's for 10 seconds. So you're literally proccing that onto that enemy. So you want to make sure you keep shooting. So for the second talent here, whenever an enemy with the plague of the outcast is killed, they leave a toxic cloud for 5 seconds that deals 1000% weapon damage per second to anyone inside the circle. So inside the smoke, whoever gets in the way of that, boom, they're gonna be getting destroyed. And as you can see in the gameplay, it was hitting them pretty hard. So if we scroll down to the next bit, this debuff reduces healing received by 50% for 10 seconds. Whenever an enemy with the Pestilence would be down, they're instantly killed. So there's no one be going on their knees and crawling for help. Help me, help, please, please, I need reviving. None of that, yeah? It's straight Michael Jackson spinning it out. Telling you, it's a madness. Moonwalks, all of them things. So for the next bit here, you got this debuff is removed if the enemy is repaired to full armor. Now, to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with this because I'm just gonna keep shooting. You know, as you can see, well, I got 100 in the mag. What's the problem? We ain't got nothing to complain about. So I just keep shooting and spraying and just make sure that aim is, you know, it's on point. And for the last talent here, we got Wild Hosted. You gain plus 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. So, you know, once you're hosted by blind, bleed, or burning, this is going to gain you 20% bonus armor. So then people that be putting out their bleed hives and all that, you could just quickly run into a cover, make sure you get that little 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, heal up with the gun and med kit, boom. Okay, so that's the Pestilence, man. I really do enjoy this. And now, the reason why we had the classic M60 as a secondary, we've got 31.4k. We got Unhinged, which is received plus 20% weapon damage at the cost of minus 25% weapon handling. And this is good for console players because, you know, this gun is just pretty all over the place and it's hard to handle. But if you got good aim, then maybe you want to go for another talent. And for the second talent, we got Allegro, which is plus 10% rate of fire. It's just making the gun faster as all LMGs are pretty slow. For the sidearm, we got a pistol, which has got a talent on the bottom, which is protected reload. While equipped, this weapon grants plus 10% bonus armor while reload. So all these 3 guns here, you know, the pistol's not a main thing, but just because of the talent, we're all using combos. So it's like a full-on 3-gun combo that's just, you know, helping the build together. So, you know, you got protected reload, you know, you got high weapon damage on this, and the Pestilence is the Pestilence. You guys know what it is now. And if you didn't, then I hope I explained it well. So yeah, it's pretty mad. I really do like this build. As you can see, we're sitting at 479k armor, we got 100k health, and for the skill power, we're sitting on 300 and 200 for the drone. So a lot of you might say, why have I gone for health and not more armor? And I didn't purposely do this. Now I have holsters, I have different pieces. I was just trying things out and I thought, let me see if I can get 100k health with, you know, decent armor. So that's what we've done. So we're running 3 Tube Patriot, 2 Gilla, and 1 Petrov for the LMG damage. So let's just get into the mask. For the attributes, we've got 11% critical hit chance and we've got 23k health. So that 23k health is making us push up to 100k. That's the reason why I'm running this mask. You could go ahead and run hazard protection if you want instead, but it's just up to playstyle. Now for the mod slots here, obviously we got an offensive mod slot from the Tube Patriot, which is giving us extra LMG damage. For the chest piece, we're running a Bloodsucker chest piece, which is a Gilla chest, and equipped 2 Gilla, you get 5% total armor and plus 20% hazard protection. So, you know, we're just getting a little hazard protection there, not a lot. For the attributes, we got 30% total armor, we got 9k armor and 6% weapon damage. Now, I'd like to get this 9k armor higher, and I just can't because I've already re-rolled total armor. So yeah, the 6% weapon damage does really help. And we got Bloodsucker. You guys all know what Bloodsucker is now. If you don't, pause the video, have a look at it. But yeah, I really do like this talent. I've been using it a lot. You could go with Berserk for this one, but it's completely up to you, up to playstyle. But I just feel like I survive more with this. For the mods, we got 2 defensive mod slots and 1 offensive mod slots. 2 defensive mod slots just to put up the armor, and the offensive mod slot, of course, for the extra LMG damage. So for the holster, we got a Tube Patriot holster. Attributes, we got 11.5% critical hit damage, and we got 40k health. So this is what's putting my health up really high. And the reason why I went for this is because my other Tube Patriot holster had skill power on it, and this is for another build. and this build is not really catered towards skill power, so I thought, what's the point in getting extra skill power when it's not going to do much with the skills that I'm using, when I can go for more health, which is going to make me survive longer. So that's what I went for. And the 2 mod slots here, we got LMG. It's just stacking up the damage. It's True Patriot really does help. For the knee pad, we got 16.9k armor on here, and the mod slots, we got offensive mod slot and a defensive mod slot. So for the glove, we got a Patriot glove, which is giving us 10% LMG damage. Attributes, we got 2% critical hit chance, 11% LMG damage, and 5k health. As well, on the glove, that's another piece of health that's been added to the build. So it's just health like all over this build. It's pretty mad. But what I would like to do is, I've been struggling. I would like to change this glove to another Patriot glove, which has devastating on it, 5% weapon damage, which is this talent here, the unique talent. I like to have that on a Patriot glove with just 11% LMG damage or higher if I find higher. So for the bag, we're running a Gilligard bag, and the attributes, we've got 14.5% total armor. I could have that at 18, but the reason why I'm not doing that is because I already have a backpack which has it on it, and I don't want to re-roll it because I'll be using this bag all the time. So yeah, that's got 14.5% total armor on there. 14k armor is really low. I wish that was at 20, because that would put me up to at least 500k armor on the build, including if the chest piece was improved as well. And we got 4.5% critical hit chance. Now I'd like to change that to weapon damage. Again, you can't make everything perfect, man. So for the main talents here, we got Spark, which is damaging enemies with skills or explosives, grants 15% weapon damage for 15 seconds. Now some of you might say, why don't I just run the Merciless? And the reason I'm not doing that is because you can't equip 2 exotic weapons together. So I've gone and equipped the drone, which is this here, and the reason I've done that is because once it shoots at them, it's gonna proc Spark. I don't care about the skill mods, it's not about that, it's just about proccing Spark. So make sure you guys, if you don't have the Merciless, just go ahead and equip the drone. It's gonna proc Spark for you. It requires 9 or more, so make sure you have 9 or more reds. So yeah, and we got hardened on there, which is just helping the armor. So yeah guys, this is my build. This is what I've been using in the dark zone quite a lot. It's really fun, especially in groups, because once you're just shooting a pestilence and they're all bunched together and you're bunched in your group and they're healing you, and you know, and the pestilence procs, that's it. That whole group could be gone within seconds if they don't get out of that. So some people don't realize that. They just think I'm shooting a normal LMG, but all of a sudden they be spinning like Michael Jackson, singing all his songs. But it is what it is, isn't it? And for the weapon stats here, we got 28,000 weapon damage. For the PvP weapon damage, it is 17,000, and we got 17.5%, and we got 17.5% crit chance and 37% crit damage. And you guys might want to see the hazard protection, but it's just at 20%. So we haven't gone for hazard protection for this one, but you can if you want. But I just went for more health, more crits, more damage. And yeah, I just think this rips. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this build video. I wasn't really going to do this as I've already posted a pestilence, but it's just I did update it and it just feels so much better. I hope you enjoyed the video today, because I did do some conflict gameplay. Some of you guys are saying, why don't you switch it up and go to conflict? And conflict just wasn't working out for me, but as soon as I put this build on, it just felt nice. I did about 5 conflict games. So again, if you're new to the channel, please listen. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload. It's not hard, it's just that little, you see that little button right there, yeah? You just click it and nothing happens. You just click it and it helps me out, but it doesn't hurt you. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving towards the channel. We're nearly at 5k and it's been a hell of a grind. If you've been with me from the start, boy, I respect you, because I don't know how you held it down. Some of you guys might remember I never used to do commentary over my videos. It was just text, complete white text going across the screen explaining my build, and some of you was not having it. You just was getting annoyed with me not talking. So yeah, if you've been here from the start, I really do appreciate that. But to all the new subscribers as well, I appreciate you as well, man. I appreciate everyone. But yeah, it's been Division Addiction, and I'm out because I need to go find Kina because he's got my exotic weapons. See you later.